Guys, so Jarrell Miller is going to be making his comeback 2020. Article here: Jarrell Miller has new lease on career with Top Rank, but has to win the old-fashioned way. So, talking about the old-fashioned way, I believe those are the words, or basically a paraphrase of the words of Bob Arum, obviously the boss of Top Rank Promotions. So, what has Bob Arum actually said? Bob Arum has said Jarrell Miller is serious about coming back, doing things the right way, and becoming heavyweight champion of the world. He is boxing's most unique and exciting. He's one of boxing's most unique and exciting characters, but most importantly, he can fight. Doing things the right way means not using exotic solutions to boost your strength and stamina, for the record. Those are the words of Bob Arum. So, Bob Arum has actually given Jarrell Miller another opportunity, which is quite interesting. I think I saw somewhere that Eddie Hearn didn't want to take on Jarrell Miller because of the problems he's had, especially leading up to the AJ fight, causing Eddie Hearn a lot of headache, having to get Andy Ruiz in, which ended up leading Eddie Hearn to have even further headaches because Joshua ended up getting knocked out by Andy Ruiz. So Big Baby is getting another big chance with another big promoter in the form of Bob Arum. So this is interesting stuff. And here I think in this article here, obviously this is the Bad Left Hook SB Nation website, and somewhere here, let me just check. I think those are some statements from Jarrell Miller himself. I think Jarrell Miller said, yeah. Here we are. He said, "Minor setback for a major comeback. I'm coming for everyone. I'm coming for everything and everyone. No one is safe. Say hello to the bad guy." So Jarrell Miller's calling himself the bad guy now. Everyone wants to portray this. Everyone wants to portray the superhero. You don't live in a sunshine world. I'll never be the superhero. In my world, the majority of the time, the villain wins. So those are the words of Jarrell Miller. So Jarrell Miller's basically, it sounds like he's going to be coming out fighting big time 2020, obviously, literally and mentally. And it's going to be interesting though, because from in my point of view, despite Jarrell Miller's issues, I think he's going to be quite interesting to see him back, just from the personality, the character that he brings to the division. Even the lead in the press conference and stuff with AJ, you could just see that this guy is the model to sell a fight in the United States. Because imagine if Jarrell Miller actually did fight AJ and he really did beat Anthony Joshua. Do you know how big this guy would be? Like, I think he would become big. He could become bigger than Deontay Wilder overnight. If Jarrell had fought Anthony Joshua and knocked him out, he would have probably been the biggest, most known heavyweight in in America. I think, let's just put it this way: I think he would probably become more popular than Deontay Wilder, especially with his big mouth and all this kind of stuff. This guy, but I think it's going to be interesting because there's a lot for me. There's a lot of fights I want to see Jarrell Miller in. I would like to see him fight Dillian White. Can you imagine Jarrell Miller versus Dillian White? Basically, the build up to the fight itself. Like, listen, it's going to be a war before the actual war in the ring, bro. Come on. Then you've got Jarrell Miller versus. I like to see him fight Derek Chisora because it's like, for me, Jarrell Miller is like a Derek Chisora Mark III because of the way he's always walking forward and being as a pressure fighter, walking forward. He doesn't mind taking shots, just like Chisora. So that's like Chisora Mark III versus the original Chisora. So that would be interesting in itself. I still want to see Jarrell Miller fight Deontay Wilder. I don't even mind seeing Jarrell Miller fight Anthony Joshua. Like, I want to see Jarrell Miller fight everyone because the character this guy brings to the division, the excitement he can bring in terms of his style, walking forward, basically taking the fight to opponents, 300 pounds. Like, the guy calls himself Big Baby, for goodness sake. So, interesting stuff. Jarrell Miller signing with Top Rank. Bob Arums giving him an opportunity again. Obviously, Eddie Hearn didn't want to take him on, obviously, for obvious reasons. But, yeah, Jarrell Miller has to make sure he takes this opportunity by the scruff of the neck, so to speak, and maybe makes an impact in heavyweight division again. Because, like, obviously 2020, who do you think Jarrell Miller is going to be fighting this year? because it's going to be interesting to see who Jarrell Miller is going to be able to take on, because obviously someone like Deontay Wilder is tied up. Tyson Fury if Tyson Fury was to lose to Deontay Wilder and then not take an immediate rematch, would Jarrell Miller be an option for someone like Tyson Fury? Because Jarrell Miller signing for Top Rank and Tyson Fury having now links with Top Rank, could we have a scenario where we have Tyson Fury versus Jarrell Miller? Now, I think that would probably be the most, let's just put it this way, there's going to be trash talking galore between Tyson Fury and Jarrell Miller. And imagine what Tyson Fury is going to be saying about this guy being 300 pounds, and what Jarrell Miller could be saying about the loads of things about Tyson Fury. And one thing we have to also take a note of in regards to Jarrell Miller potentially fighting Tyson Fury is that, I can't remember, was it rumored that Tyson Fury knocked him out or something like this? I don't know. I need to go recheck it, because I've been hearing that this guy's been knocked out by Tyson Fury, or outboxed or something along those lines in terms of sparring. I don't know if this was. I think it's probably a long time ago though, but you need to go double check that story. But yeah, all the cards on the table for Jarrell Miller, and it's up to him. Obviously, Salita Promotions, Top Rank, and what they want to, and Greg Cohen Promotions, and what they want to do with Jarrell Miller. Will Jarrell Miller be a force in the heavyweight division, or in terms of his previous performances, was the EPO HGH GW15 numbers, whatever you want to call it, was that the contributing factor to Jarrell Miller's performance before, or is Jarrell Miller gonna still be able to continue to fight the way he fought before? Because Jarrell Miller had a crazy work rate before. So we just have to wait and see if Jarrell Miller can continue with the same form this year, 2020 and beyond. Will we have the same Jarrell Miller? Will we have a different Jarrell Miller? That's the question I have to ask. And Jarrell Miller hasn't fought for a while. Was it November 2018? He was supposed to fight AJ. This guy hasn't fought for ages, man. This guy, I don't know, was it November? I can't even remember. I don't even remember when was this guy meant to fight Anthony Joshua? I need to go check the dates again, man. But this dude, yeah, he obviously blew his 9 million and so on and so forth. So is he gonna be coming with vengeance? Will we see the same Jarrell Miller, the pressure fighter with the hand speed and everything like that, 300 pounds? Or will we see a different Jarrell Miller? Will Jarrell Miller be a force to be reckoned with? And will he become a heavyweight champion of the world, just like Bob Arums says? Drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me hear from you guys. Cool.